Welcome back. If you just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, coming to you live from Lagos. Now let's take a look at some of the pictures you sent into our Eyewitness portal. We begin with this one from Unity Estate, Ibafo in Ogun State. Our Eyewitness reporter alleged that this is a toxic waste deposit from a company located in a residential road, and is calling on the State Environmental Protection Agency to investigate this. Next is this image of a makeshift bridge on the border between Ebonyi and Enugu State. Our Eyewitness reporter says this is a community effort and wants the state government to intervene. And from Kaduna State comes this picture, which shows applicants for JAMB online examination. Our Eyewitness reporter wants the process to be made easy. And finally is this image of Itsekiri coalition movement protesting against the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, for allegedly neglecting projects in their communities. We thank you for sending those images, and we do encourage you to keep them coming. Now, more on that picture sent in by our Eyewitness reporter, that Itsekiri group has given the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, 21 days to right the wrongs or face dire consequences. The group led protesters to the Warri office of the NDDC in Ejegba, lamenting what they call the failure of the commission to abide by the Niger Delta Development Plan. However, the NDDC has dismissed the claims of the group, insisting that it has been fair in the execution of all projects.
These are angry protesters at the Niger Delta Development Commission in Warri South local government area. Carrying banners with inscriptions showing the cause of the protest, they sing songs of solidarity while they take note of security presence around the NDDC premises to avoid any breakdown of law and order. The protesters allege that in spite of their position as the second largest producers of oil and gas in the country, the Commission has failed to complete projects in their area.
The reason why we came to NDDC today is to state our case and our demand that our projects in our area, these projects are legacy projects. These projects, we want the projects to be funded. We borrow the community, which houses Chevron, and the highest oil community in Delta State and gas. The community is at the verge of being washed away to the sea.
The protesters, however, are giving an ultimatum of 21 days for their demands to be met. Otherwise, they will be forced to initiate another level of demonstrations.
We hope that in 21 days, we'll start seeing the implementation of this bill. And I hope that you will take our demand to the headquarters. However, after 21 days, we'll be forced to take this protest to the next level.
The manager of the NDDC in Warri is given an assurance that he will pass their grievances to the appropriate authorities.
I receive your grievances and promise to pass it to the appropriate authority. And I assure you that necessary action will be taken soonest.
The people of Warri South local government area say they are not unaware of the NDDC's mode of operation Delta Development Master Plan. However, they say it's necessary to ensure there is a cordial relationship between the two parties that will benefit all concerned now and in the future.
In Edo State, applicants for the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination of the Joint Admission and Matriculations Board, JAMB, are appealing to the management to make the process less cumbersome to enable them register before the deadline. The students who made this appeal at the JAMB zonal office in Benin City complained that there are not enough bank staff to issue registration pins.
The zonal headquarters of the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, in GRA Benin City, the Edo State capital, is host to these customary guests once again. They are student applicants of the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, which JAMB organizes. The students and some of their parents say they've been here several times trying to seek a resolution to the problems they've been having with the registration process.
They are working with almost 4 banks, which is Zenith Bank, Union Bank, Sky Bank, and Stanley Bank. But the one I can see is only Stanley Bank. Even Union Bank, I've not seen them here. If some of the students that will go to Union Bank, if they go, one of my friends went there and they said that they don't have PIN with them, which is very bad.
I tried Unity Bank, I tried Zenith Bank, I tried Echo Bank, but all of them were saying the same thing, that there's no PIN. Though when I went to Unity Bank, the guy said that the website is not open yet.
While some have been able to scale through the first procedures, these ones say their fear is that they might not be able to register before the deadline.
I'm praying that God should give us everybody their PIN, because if without that PIN, maybe it look like her somehow.
This parent, Mrs. Angela Okechukwu, narrates her frustration.
They went to the Access Bank to pay. They pay money there, they come back here. They say they should come back on Wednesday. Wednesday they came, they wasted the whole day. When the children entered us last night, even we are begging, forcing them to eat because they are so tired. When things are so hard like this, somebody will just raise money to pay for buy jam for children. We will not see it. They don't even know how the person get the money. Whether I borrowed it, they don't know. They don't know. Parents are suffering everywhere, but definitely children must go to school. Why are they stressing us like that?
Channels Television sought to get explanations from the JAMB office, but the acting zonal coordinator, Mr. Oseme Ilu, who declined to speak on camera, told our correspondents that the main challenge is from the vending system, which is currently being fixed. For now, the students may just have to continue trying until the process is fully functional again.
In the meantime, students of the College of Management Sciences of the Michael Okpara University of Agriculture, Umudike in Abia State, are protesting the alleged delisting of the management courses by JAMB in 2017. Carrying placards with various inscriptions, the students marched through the university premises, making their way to the office of the Dean of College. According to the president of the Association of Management Science Students, the matter needs urgent attention because their future is at stake. But the dean assured them that the management is seeking audience with the federal government.
Heard that JAMB has delisted our courses from their website. We have come to know, because we cannot just stay here and close our mouth and pretend as if nothing is happening when we know something is happening. Is it not true, my friend? I want to assure you that the matter that has happened, the university is in control. Yes, JAMB has removed some programs in line with directives which the federal government gave, and the management is working hard on that subject. So I want to assure you that you don't need to worry, that all your programs, the management is dealing with them and they will take good care of them.
Still talking education, the Katsina state government has pledged to give more priority to the sector despite the current economic downturn in the country. Governor Aminu Masari told the delegation from the United Nations that Katsina used to be the foundation for sound education during the colonial era, and his administration is keen on restoring the glory days.
I'm originally from the Gambia. I'm the head of...
The Katsina state government is seeking partnerships in key priority areas in the state. At this meeting with representatives of the United Nations Development Agency, the state governor said that the major areas of attention for the government include girl-child education and the health sector.
Without education, we are abandoning our history, and what made us, even in the Nigerian context, in the northern Nigerian context, unique. We were all competing with southern states. Really, we believe that if you empower and educate a woman, you educate a family.
In the area of education also, I can see the big strive that has been made. But all over the world, there are always challenges of improving quality improvement, teacher training, strengthening institutional management, especially educational institutional management. These are areas the UN can also come in to support you moving ahead. The second area, which other members of the agency has a comparative advantage is to continue your crusade to improve maternal mortality among children.
Meanwhile, at an event to unveil the state's website, Governor Masari told journalists that his administration is keen to improve the standard of education in the state.
There will be no more disadvantaged states. We don't even know the face of governance in the next 10-20 years. So the only way that you can prepare yourself for that is provide sound and qualitative education to the people of tomorrow that are going to compete with other states. So that's why our priority is on education.
The state government is hoping to restore the educational legacy of Katsina, which the governor explained has dwindled over the years.
The Anambra State Governor, Willie Obiano, has announced several support measures for the development of the Federal College of Education Technical School in Umunze. The governor was speaking during the 23rd joint convocation ceremony of the institution, described education as an important part of his administrative blueprint.
It's the 23rd joint convocation ceremony of the Federal College of Education Technical, Anambra State. The event is a good opportunity for speakers to harp on the objectives of higher education, which is to acquire occupational knowledge and skills needed for teaching technology.
The college is performing wonderfully well in the discharge of its mandate, as manifested in the increased students' enrollment, infrastructural development, staff training, and development in many other fields.
2,058 graduating students were awarded with a National Certificate of Education and Professional Diploma in Education. They're expected to use their training to improve the learning experiences of their students.
The college now runs 13 degree programs in affiliation with the University of Ghana. Elevating the college to the degree institution, the college strengthened the existing NC programs. Our students now enjoy the opportunity to progressively continue their degree after graduating from the NC program. I am proud to announce that these graduate students, glowing with pride before us, have been certified worthy in character and in learning to be awarded the coveted Nigerian Certificate in Education and the Professional Diploma in Education.
Governor Willie Obiano says his administration believes in education and announces his contribution to the growth of the institution.
Although I'm giving you a couple of times buses to enable you to commit within this big institution, I'm going to give you another 32-star bus.
The governor is being recognized for his administration's efforts at developing Anambra State within a short period of time.
When the news at 10 returns, Nigerian companies top list of Africa's fastest growing businesses in the London Stock Exchange Group's latest report, and that's on Business News. Join us again.